Hello viewers, welcome back with the third version of our short DAX setup. Yep, as you can see, the entire trade rolled very well according to our predictions. And those of you that joined the trade in part one, it's clearly that you've seen a lot of profits, you've made a lot of gain on this trade. I will take the time to bring up many trades like this every month. Once a month, I'll ensure that I set up trades like this. So this trade really started very well, and we clearly stated the reason for taking this trade. We had a lot of fundamental backing for this trade, and we had technical reasons for taking this trade. So when the trades are usually high probability trades when you have fundamentals and technical in rhyme of a particular trade, that gives the trade really a way shot over the roof. I mean, the probability of success. So, if you care to know the fundamentals and the technical reason, go take a look at the part one of the short DAX setup. I clearly stated there why we took the trade right at the breakdown of this blue line. We took the trade right there at the break of this very blue line here. We took the trade, and it was confirmed on the daily chart, the higher time frame. So we went out there in this higher time frame. So we took the trade there, have it all here. So initially, so we had our stop loss up above this red line in this DAX index I'm talking about here, and we're planning that okay, the first take profit were to be here to reduce our risks, given the fact that we're trading against the major trend. But the evidence was so massive that the trade did not even, stay long here, because expectantly we're thinking that since this was an initial supply zone, make it clear, this very place here was supply zone here, we expected some reaction upward, but that didn't happen at all. We just ran through, indicating that there were a lot of people willing to join the trade. And a lot of big players joined that trade. So that was a clear indication. Had it been the trade started suffering or exhausting here, would have panicked or find as a strategy. But it was clear when we just drove past there that a lot of big banks already on the trade. So we projected towards that. The second take profit certainly will be at extension here, and which that happened clearly. And you could see, so that's where I came to make the analysis on the part two. So, and I clearly stated that it will be better those who in part two, as I advised, could wait for this pullback. This pullback also, I stated the reasons why we're expecting the pullback. We had two reasons for this pullback. One reason was that we're expecting, I could show you clearly, we're expecting all the way here, down here, the RSI completely was oversold already, right here, when we set up in the part two of the trade. So RSI oversold, and the daily chart was approaching the supply, I mean the demand zone here. So expectantly, we expected a correction there, which really happened as expected. But that was an expected correction for those that did not, join the trade. You could see the red line tallies almost correctly with this green line, and that was so. The reaction came as expected. Those of us that couldn't join the trade initially were able to join the trade. So now we had another slam back here, making another low. So right now, give and take, don't forget we're trading against the major trend, which is the uptrend. And the fact that Donald Trump rightly said today that he's going to double down on tariff, and he retaliated the tariff. So let's see what that's going to happen. But the market took that also as a negative, news. So that was why we have this major candle. Those of you that do not follow news, it's good when you're trading. Apart from the technicals, you look at the fundamentals, because sometimes even when the technicals are well in line, but major news could impact that trade. So for instance, this trade worked out very fine, and that's why I always analyze my trades, both winners and losers. I analyze the trade to know if it was purely based on luck or purely based on analysis. But give and take, let's say for instance Donald Trump walked up today, Wednesday, and said, look, hey guys, I walk back my word, there'll be no more tariff. Then this trade would have really gone wrong. this trade would have gone wrong. Because when you take trades, certain trades, and you're expecting measured like announcements, you have to be very, very, very careful. So this time around, I will say that the trade worked out fine. Everything went fine. But don't forget, it's always good to analyze your trade to see where your intelligence and your expertise came in, and to see where luck also played in. Right now, we have this deep candle falling down here perfectly. Had it been the tariff was that, look, he's not going to do that, certainly a lot of people would have been stopped that, because there were a whole lot of stop loss above here, above 22,750. But you can see we just smoked very close there, and then bam, all the way down here, giving it a well, good, a profitable and a successful setup, right? So that's it. I like taking trades, not just purely based on technical analysis. I try to look that I have some fundamental analysis back in the trade. In this way, I'm very, very, very comfortable, because each trade you take is probability based, no matter what, it's probability based. So, and the main thing that would affect whatever technically placed trade is the fundamental. When the fundamental shift comes, that is huge. You can forget whatever technical setup you have online. So, that being said, take a look at the part one and part two of this series, the DAX short setup. I explained everything there in detail. So take a look at it. And this is the final leg. Like I said, is the final leg right now. There's no need to, going now aggressively short will be dangerous, because any move from now, you can see also rightly that daily RSR is also indicating almost completely oversold. So it's time to be mindful. If you've made any profit, if you joined this trade initially, take your profit now and wait for a pullback, or just wait again to look for another setup. So I'll come back again, maybe when I see or I notice a reversal signal or change in fundamentals, and then I will have you guys indicate or let you know which position will be taken again. But for now, if you're still in the trade, lock in your profit. You should have made a lot of profit if you followed the series one, two. If you follow the part one and two of this video of this series, short DAX setup, you should have made more than 3x your risked capital by now. So it's a good time to call it off. Don't be greedy. Don't let that happen to you. You see, that's a kind of pitfall that affects traders too. So professionals, don't let that. You have your target. You've hit your target, and now say bye bye. Shake hands with the market. Say it's been good doing business with you for now. Then we'll meet again till next time. So that will be for a wrap up for today. So next time, pop around and let's see. I'll show you how this next setup will be. Thanks. Have a great day.